The war on drugs. It is part of our culture and has been for generations. It is the name we have had imposed on us by government and media to invoke a modern-day racist shame with roots that date back more than a century. It conjures images of government and law enforcement leaders passionately working to eradicate the narcotic plague that limits the potential of our youth and allows our once vibrant communities to wither away under the burden of drug use and addiction. Many of us have memories of this war, but our experience with it, if we had a meaningful experience at all, is a product of our perception, one forged from our social status, our income, and the color of our skin. If you are Black, brown, or Indigenous, you are still trying to survive this war. If you are white, more often than not, you will forever dodge its draft. The war has been waged with some of the most trite slogans an ad exec could assemble. Just say no. Get high on life, not drugs. Drugs. You use, you lose. Be the best you can be. Be drug-free. The journey to legalize cannabis is too often littered with folklore. From the antics of Cheech and Chong in Up in Smoke, Dave Chappelle in Half Baked, and Seth Rogen in Pineapple Express, to the sounds of Bob Marley, Jimi Hendrix, Snoop Dogg, and Dr. Dre, popular culture has long celebrated and made light of people who like to get high. This merely masks the truth of war, one that, on the periphery, features moral suasion, shame, and threats, but for far too many, also deploys the real artillery of conflict, including automatic weapons and batons, bullhorns and battering rams, military vehicles, and illegal street checks. The war on drugs, even as it burrowed deep into our cultural fabric, is nothing more than linguistic sleight of hand. Drugs are an excuse for hostilities, but the real target is the class of North American society born under siege. Make no mistake, there is a war, but it is ridiculously one-sided. This war is waged on those who live in our most marginalized inner-city neighborhoods, transformed into urban battlefields by those who cloak themselves in morality, while terrorizing and oppressing the racial minorities among us. We may have all heard of this war anecdotally, but far too many live it. Driving while Black or Hispanic? Hopefully not with weed in the car. A simple traffic stop could end in arrest and imprisonment, or worse.